to our new math session. In today's session, we are going to learn very basics about fraction. What is fraction? A fraction represents a part of a whole, or a fraction represents parts of a whole. Like if we look at the word fraction, so this is one whole word. And if we break this word into different parts, like fr, ac, tion, shun, fraction. In English, these small parts are called syllables. But in maths language, these parts of a whole called fraction. Now let's pretend that I have a chocolate bar. So this is one whole chocolate bar. So this is one chocolate bar. Now I have to divide this chocolate bar into two parts or into two halves. So this is one whole chocolate, and here I have divided this whole chocolate into two equal parts. And if I take one part away from these two parts, and how I'm going to represent this in maths language, let's find it out. So there were two parts and I have taken one part away from these two parts. So I'm going to put here number 2. There is a slash or a line, and this is the part which I have taken away. So 1/2. So there were two parts and I have taken one part of 2. So this is called half. 1/2. So I have taken 1/2. In English we call this half, and in maths language we write it like this: 1/2 represents half. Must have noticed that we have got two numbers. One is the top number and one is the bottom number. And I'll tell you that they have their names. The top number is called numerator. It's called numerator. Numerator represents the number or the part which is taken away or which is gone. And the number which is below the line is called denominator. Denominator. And denominator is a number which represents the total parts of a whole. And how you will remember that where you have to write numerator and where you have to write denominator. So I'll give you a clue. We'll take two letters from the word numerator, first two letters N and U. And now you will see that N represents never, U represents under. So never, under. So parts which have gone, which are taken away or which have been shaded. If you see the picture, so these parts are, these parts will never come under. They are going to be on the top of the line. And same goes for denominator. If we take first letter of the word denominator, you will see D. Denominator, D stands for down. So denominator or the total parts of a whole, they will always be downwards. They will always be below the line. So this is one whole, And here I have divided this one whole into two equal parts or into two halves, and each half is written like this in maths language or in fraction, 1/2. So this represents one half of these two pieces, or one piece of these two pieces. Now here I have divided this one whole, the same one whole, into three equal parts, and each part of this 3 is called 1/3, and it's written like this, 1/3. So here I have divided that one whole into 4 equal parts. Now each part of this 4 is called quarter, and in maths language or in fraction we write quarter 1/4. So this is 1/4 of these 4 quarters.
If you have a pizza and want to share with your friends, then you will care how many slices you have there to divide up so it's fair. And you'll want to know a fraction is a part of a whole. Above's where the numerator goes, with the denominator below. The numerator's a number used to show the parts possessed by you, and the denominator's used for the number the whole is divided into. And you'll want to know a fraction is a part of